Hello friend, namaste and happy International Women's Day. Welcome to today's YouTube flow. So today we're going to be working with the intention of trust and intuition. You know, as a woman, quite often, a lot of the time, we don't seem to trust this part of ourselves. Maybe that's because of the way that we've been brought up based on conditioning and people telling us what we should look like, who we should be like. You can do this, you can't do that. All of these societal expectations. So I think it's really important with today's class in particular to work around this theme, to work around this idea of trusting our intuition, trusting where it is that our body wants to take us on the mat today, whether we want to challenge ourselves a little bit more, whether we want to back off a little bit in a particular pose, and just knowing that wherever you are at in your journey is perfectly fine, even more than fine. So we're going to be working towards a particular pose called Dancer's Pose. And so working with opening up the front side body and strengthening the back side body. So it's going to be a lot of heart opening, a lot of back bends, which will enable us to feel enlivened and have a sense of positivity and what else? Yeah. Enlivenedness, positivity, feeling awakened, really open in our heart space. So you don't need anything in particular for this practice, and other than that, let's get started. So we're going to start at the back of the mat in Hero's Pose, bringing your knees nice and wide. You can rest your hips onto the heels. Spine is long. Head, shoulders in one line. Can gently close down the eyes here if that feels safe and comfortable for you. Otherwise, a soft, steady gaze in front. And as we move throughout the class today, invite you to really tune into the breath and tune into how your body's feeling. Again, not necessarily striving for any pose in particular, but honoring where you're at in your practice. And trusting in the process. So taking child's pose whenever you need today, it's always encouraged. Begin to deepen the breath. So breathing into the lower belly, into the side ribs and all the way up to the chest. Perhaps even noticing your shoulders raise when you get to the top. And as you exhale, allowing the shoulders to drop, chest contract, belly draws in. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and smooth, rhythmic, deep breaths. Can soften the face. And honoring yourself for showing up on your mat today. Honoring all of the women out there in this world, doing whatever they can do to survive or be or provide for their families. Take an inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center, gently bowing the head, sealing this intention in of trust, of intuition, as we move our body into different shapes throughout the practice today. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release, lower the hands down now, gently raise the face up, open the eyes. A few seated cat-cows here. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus, open the arms, draw your elbows down towards the ground. Raise your chest up towards the sky. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, elbows down, cactus the arms. Take an inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, draw the elbows down. Take an inhale here. Lift the chest up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your forearms in towards one another, up, palms face and touch. Inhale, open the chest, expand. Exhale, palms to touch, tuck your chin in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forearms touch, chin draws in. Inhale, open up, shine your chest towards the sky. Exhale, curl it in, so rounding through the upper back. Inhale, one last time. And exhale, draw it in. Take an inhale, release. Release your hands, come onto a neutral, equal table of fours. So you want your shoulders, your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Your back toes can be tucked or untucked. Either way, draw your ribs and your belly in. Take an inhale, plug into your left hand, extend your right arm long, left leg comes behind you. Inhale here. Exhale, curl elbow to knee and hold, crunching it in. Take an inhale, extend, gazes down. Exhale, curl, crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Take an inhale one last time, extend, really reach your fingertips long. And then exhale, option to stay here or wrapping your right arm around. Take a bend into your left heel and clasp onto your left foot. Inhale here. Find your stability. And then exhale, begin to kick your foot up towards the sky. Gazes down. 3 deep breaths. Find your sense of stability. One more final breath in, kick one last time, and exhale, release. Beautiful work. Opposite side now. Plug into your right hand, take an inhale, extend your left arm long, right leg comes behind you. Exhale, curl it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend, and again just bringing the sense of creativity, bringing the sense of fun in the practice. If you're wobbling, that's totally okay. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tiger curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tiger curl. Take an inhale, extend one last time, really plug into that right hand for balance. And then exhale, option to stay here or wrapping the left arm round, grabbing the inside of your right foot this time. Inhale, find your balance. Exhale, begin kicking your left foot towards the sky, right foot rather. Gazes down, 3 deep breaths. Soften the face. Take an inhale, kick the foot up one last time. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Coming back into a neutral tabletop. Again, shoulders, wrists are underneath shoulders. Begin to just circle your body around. You can close down the eyes here if that feels good. So not really worrying too much about what it looks like, but rather these intuitive movements. So moving the spine, taking some spinal rolls, maybe you sway your hips side by side, drawing the shoulders over the wrists, then hips to the opposite side, just whatever feels good. Warming up through the spine. Tuning into the breath. So if you notice in this class today, which is going to be quite fiery, that your breath seems to become sharp or edgy and it's a bit difficult, then that's always a sign to ease off from the practice. If it feels rhythmic and steady and stable, then perhaps that may be a sign of challenging or going a little bit further. Just whatever feels good in your body. Take an inhale, we'll come back to center, neutral tabletop. And exhale, begin to walk both hands out in front of you towards the front of the mat, puppy pose. So your hips are hovering over the knees. Allow your chest to drop heavy here. Can be perched up onto the fingertips or allow both hands to come flat onto the mat. Forehead can rest. Really opening up through our heart space, through the shoulders. And notice the breath here. Three more deep breaths. Notice perhaps with each exhale, can you melt a little bit deeper? Is that what your body is calling for right now? Final breath in. And exhale, gaze forward, begin to shift your body so that you're lying onto your belly now, Sphinx pose. Can bring the legs a little bit wider than hip distance. Forearms are on the ground, allow your shoulders to be directly over the elbows, spreading the fingertips nice and wide. And tuck your tailbone under so you're plugging into your pubic bone here. Take an inhale, gaze out in front of you. Then exhale, draw your heart space through your collarbones. Again, strengthening the back body. Waking ourselves up. Keep pressing firmly down through the tops of the feet. Two more deep breaths. And exhale, beautiful, release. Bring your fingertips in line with the shoulders. Forehead's kind of resting on the mat here. Again, pressing into the tops of the feet. Roll the shoulders back behind you. Ooh, there's a mozzie on my calf. I should have got the Mozzie spray. Okay, take an inhale, draw the shoulders back and begin lifting the chest up, gazes down. Keep hugging your elbows in towards one another. Lift up a little bit further and exhale, release. 2 more times like that. Take an inhale, come up, chest is raised, gaze is down, and exhale, release. 1 more time. Take an inhale. Option to take your hands up off the ground here. Keep hugging your elbows in towards one another. Shoulders are back. Raise up 1 more time. And exhale, release. Hands come down. Send your hips up and back to child's pose. Hips to heels, fingers out long in front of you. Two more deep breaths. See if in this pose, can you notice when you breathe, you're even breathing into the backside body here as well. One more deep inhale. And exhale, come back through center, neutral tabletop position. Tuck the toes under. Lift your knees a few inches off the ground here. So gaze is down, really press the mat away from you. Draw your ribs and the navel in. Gaze towards the navel. And exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. So all 10 toes are facing forward, spreading into the fingertips. Wrap your upper arm bones in towards one another. You can have a slight bend in the knees here if the back body is a little bit tight. Straightening into one leg, bending into the other. Any subtle movements that feel good for you right now. Invite you to listen to your body as you move throughout this practice. Again, this can be fluid, or you can come to a sense of stillness. What is your body asking for right now? Take an inhale and exhale. Draw your heels a little bit closer to the mat. Come to find a sense of stillness now. Inhale deeply and exhale. Begin to walk your feet towards the front of the mat. Uttanasana, forward fold, hang heavy. Allow your torso to drop down, head is heavy. Feet a hip distance and clasp onto opposite elbows for ragdoll. Option to stay softer if you'd like to sway side by side, warming up the back body. Either way, your face is relaxed, soft. Take an inhale, exhale, release the bind if you had your elbows wrapped. Inhale, halfway lift, wrists underneath shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, begin rolling your spine all the way up towards the top, standing. Slow as possible. And exhale, sigh it out. Fully empty your lungs. Keep it, hold it there. And inhale. One more time out through the mouth. Feel yourself sinking a little bit deeper into the mat. Beautiful, nice job. Bring your big toes together, heels are slightly apart. Take a pull up of the kneecaps, slight tuck of the tailbone. Draw your shoulders up towards the ears and down the back. Close down the eyes. Palms are facing one another into the midline. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Gaze towards the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from the hips as you come down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands under shoulders. Exhale, plant palms down, step both feet back, plank pose. Take an inhale, shift your shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, lower the knees down, keep your elbows hugged in as you come all the way down onto the mat. Again, baby cobra. Your fingertips in line with the shoulders. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Take an inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, release. 2 more times like that. Inhale, press, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Once more, nice work. Inhale. And exhale, release. Extend both arms long to a T-like position. Take an inhale here. Exhale, roll over onto your right hip. So your right leg is long behind you, and then place your left foot just up and overhead. So you're resting on your shoulder, your right ear can lower towards the mat. Breathe here, 2 breaths. Once more, inhale. And exhale, come back through center. Again, keep that T-like shape with your arms. Take an inhale. And then exhale, opposite side. So lean over onto your left hip. Your right hand is long. You can even perch up onto your fingertips here. Feel that nice deep twist in the spine. Breathe heavy here. And exhale, release. Come back through center. Fingertips in line with the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Push your hips up and back, down dog. 1 breath to reset. Exhale, begin walking your feet towards the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up to come up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, hands underneath shoulders. Exhale, plant palms down, step both feet back. This time, option for knees, chest, chin, or shift your shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, high to low plank, keep your elbows hugged in. Inhale, roll over the toes, upward facing dog, really press the tops of the feet into the mat, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath to reset. And exhale, begin to walk your feet towards the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms out to come up. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Notice your heartbeat raising now as we come 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant palms down, step both feet back. Exhale, your vinyasa, high to low plank. Inhale, roll over the toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Plug into the left foot, take an inhale, sweep your right foot towards the sky.
Exhale, curl knee to nose and hold for the inhalation. Step the right foot in between the hands, anchor down your back heel. Ensure that both hips are facing forward. Take an inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Shoulders over the hips. Gaze is forward. Beautiful. Exhale, lower the hands down. Step the foot back, your vinyasa. So again, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, send the hips up and back, down dog. Opposite side, plug into your right foot. Take an inhale, sweep your left foot towards the sky. Gaze towards your right knee. Take an exhale, knee to nose and hold. Step your left foot in between the hands, anchor down the back foot. Inhale, we rise. Root to rise, warrior one. Exhale, windmill the hands down, step your foot back. Again, option running through these vinyasas, or if you'd like to go straight to down dog, this is your practice. Roll over the toes, downward facing dog. 2 breaths to reset this time. Connecting the body, the breath, the mind. Take one final inhale here and exhale, step your feet forward towards the top of the mat. Inhale brings you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out to come up. Gaze towards the thumbs. And exhale, send your hips back. Chair pose, Utkatasana. So arms are up over the head. Weight is in the back of the heels. Take an inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, can you sink a little bit deeper? Draw your ribs in. Two more breaths. Keep hugging the thighs in towards one another. Find your stability. One more final breath in here. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant palms down, step both feet back, your vinyasa. Shift the shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Plug into your left foot, take an inhale, sweep your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, curl knee to nose and hold. Step the right foot in between the hands, spiral down your back heel, root to rise, warrior one. Arms up overhead. Exhale, windmill the hands down, step your right foot back. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plug into your right foot, take an inhale, sweep your left foot towards the sky. Exhale, curl knee to nose and hold. Step the left foot in between the hands, rise up, warrior one. And exhale, lower the hands down, step the left foot back, downward facing dog or your vinyasa. Two breaths. One more deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Take an inhale, sweep your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, curl knee to nose and hold. Step the right foot in between the hands, lower down the back knee. Ensure your right knee is directly over the right ankle. Take an inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Interlace the fingers. You can have your back toes tucked. This will create a little bit more support, a little bit more stability. Arms are up over the head.
Feel that nice deep stretch in your left hip flexor. Take an inhale, really extend the fingertips up. Then exhale, little mini back bend. Point the fingers towards the back of the mat. Exhale, come back through center. Take an inhale here. Then exhale, back toes are tucked. Lift your back knee up off the ground. So you're in a high lunge now. Gazing out in front of you. All 10 toes are facing forward. Back heel is lifted. Breathe here. Is there any areas that you can soften? The face, the jaw, the mind perhaps. 2 more deep breaths. One more final breath in. Then exhale, open wide cactus the arms, reach your chest up towards the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, straighten through that front leg. Extend your arms long behind you. Both hips are facing forward, and then folding your torso over. Take an inhale, and then exhale, option to lower the fingertips towards the mat. You can step your foot in a little bit closer. Back heel stays lifted. Modified pyramid pose. Take an inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold your forehead towards the shin. Draw your shoulders back. Take an inhale, bend into that front leg. And then exhale, extend your left foot long behind you. Hands come to heart center, warrior 3 pose. Draw your left hip down, right hip towards the back. Both hips are in one line. One long line from the crown of the head towards the ankle. Draw your ribs and the navel in. 5 deep breaths here. Gaze is down. Where has your breath gone? Can you bring it back? One more final breath in. And then exhale, draw your left knee in towards the center. Your right leg may be shaking now, and that's completely normal. We're building up strength in the body. Take an inhale, extend your arms up towards the sky. Left knee into the chest. Exhale, cactus, open the arms, send your left heel towards the bum, mini back bend. Shine your heart towards the sky. Beautiful, take an inhale back to center. Exhale, open up, mini back bend. Inhale to center. You can use your left foot as a little pivot if it comes down, that's all good. Whoop. And exhale, extend. Open up. Inhale, 2 more times like that. Draw your left knee in. Exhale, open up. Inhale, 1 last time. And exhale, extend, open up. Take an inhale back to center, stork pose. And then exhale, extend your left foot out in front of you, coming down into a pistol squat. So arms are still up over the head. Take a bend into your right knee as you come all the way down. Testing your mobility, testing your balance. See if you can come down without lowering your bum towards the mat. Inhale here. Beautiful. Exhale, now release, lower the bum towards the mat. Place your right foot over the left knee, so on the outside. Place your right palm behind you. Take an inhale and exhale, gaze over the shoulder or gaze is down towards the mat. Your left elbow can be pushing against your right knee, opening up spinal twist. 3 deep breaths. Again, noticing in those challenging poses where the mind goes. Trusting that your body is taking you to where you need to go on this journey. One more final breath in. And exhale, release. Extend both legs out in front of you. And then heel toe both feet into a malasana squat. So all 10 toes are facing towards the outer edges of the mat. Draw your hands into heart center. And then swaying side by side, tucking the tailbone down, pushing the elbows into the inner thighs. Gaze is in front of you. Take an inhale, lower the right palm towards the mat. Extend the left arm out towards the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Hands through heart center. And take an inhale, lower the left hand towards the ground. Extend your right arm up towards the sky. And exhale, release. Opposite side now. Take an inhale. Really shoot your chest through, shoot your heart through. Press the thumbs into the chest. And exhale, place the hands on the ground. Bend into the knees, forward fold, Uttanasana. Take an inhale, sweep the arms out to come up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant palms down, step both feet back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. We'll do the opposite side now. So plug into the left foot. Take an inhale, extend your left foot towards the sky. Exhale, curl knee to nose and hold. Step the left foot in between the hands, lower down the back knee. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Back toes are tucked or untucked. I like to have them tucked, creates a little bit more balance. Then interlace the fingers, the hands up over the head. Take an inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Then exhale, draw the ribs and the navel in. You'll feel a deeper stretch in the right hip flexor. And keep hugging the inner thighs towards one another. One more final breath. Exhale, tuck the back toes, lift your back knee up off the mat, high lunge. Keep both hands interlaced. Hold it here. Keep pressing through your back heel. So you're on the ball of your back foot. Soften the shoulders. Maybe even bring a gentle smile into the face. You are strong, you are powerful, and you have your intuition to guide you here. What is your body calling for? Take an inhale, extend the arms out, above you. And then exhale, open wide, cactus the arms, mini back bend. Shoot your heart up towards the sky. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, straighten through that front leg, extend your arms long behind you. Shift the torso over, come into a modified pyramid pose. So you're on the ball of your back foot, take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, allow your forehead to touch the shin or wherever it lands, fingertips can land on the mat.
Wrap your left hip back, right hip forward. Soften the face. Maybe your left leg is shaking. Again, riding your edge. Do you need to be challenged now, or can you perhaps soften? One more final breath in. Exhale, take a bend into that front knee, perch up onto the fingertips. And then exhale, extend your right leg behind you, warrior three pose. Hands can come through to heart center, gaze is down. One straight line from the crown of the head to the ankle. 5 breaths. I know it's hard, but you can do anything for 20 seconds. If you need to soften, soften. Two more final breaths. You got this. One more final breath in. Beautiful. Take an inhale, extend your right knee towards the chest, arms up over the head. Root down through all 4 corners of the left foot. Exhale, begin to cactus wide open the arms, send your right heel towards the bum. Inhale, extend arms up overhead. Exhale, extend right heel towards bum. Inhale, shoulders over the hips. Exhale, open. Mini back bend. 2 more times like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, one last time. Exhale, mini back bend. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Back leg comes behind you, back into high lunge. And exhale, windmill the hands down, step your left foot back, down dog. There are so many mozzies here. So if you're like me and you're practicing outside now and you manage to get your mozzie repellent, good on you, because I don't have any right now. Again, bringing the sense of laughter, bringing the sense of happiness into these poses as we move into different shapes. Having no sense of attachment and just having fun along the way. Beautiful. We'll run through that same sequence 2 more times, but a little bit faster this time. So plug into the left foot, take an inhale, sweep your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, curl knee to nose and hold. Step the right foot in between the hands, lower down the back knee. Keep your back toes tucked. Take an inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Interlace the hands. Inhale here. Exhale, send your fingertips behind you, mini back bend, gaze towards the sky. Exhale, back through heart center. Take an inhale here, get light and long. Exhale, step your left knee up off the mat, high lunge pose. Keep the bind of the hands. Inhale. Exhale, soften here. Inhale, release the bind. Exhale, open, wide cactus, mini back bend. Inhale, back through heart, back through arms overhead. Exhale, straighten through that front leg. Send the arms behind you, fold the torso over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place palms down on the ground. Allow your head to hang heavy here. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Take an inhale. Place your both palms out in front of you. Bend into that front knee. Extend your leg long behind you, rising up, warrior three pose. Palms at heart center. 2 breaths. One more final breath. And exhale, bend into the right knee. Extend your left knee into the midline, arms up overhead, stalk pose. And just 2 times this time now. Exhale, extend your left heel towards the bum, open up cactus. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, mini back bend cactus. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, step the left foot back, transitional high lunge. And windmill the hands down, step your right foot back, downward facing dog. 1 breath to reset, calibrate the breath. Take an inhale, sweep your left foot towards the sky. Exhale, curl knee to nose and hold. Step the left foot in between the hands, lower down the back knee. Keep your back toes tucked, take an inhale, arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers, hold it here. Inhale, extend, reach the fingertips up. And then exhale, send them behind you, gazing up towards the sky, mini back bend. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, lift the back knee up off the ground, high lunge. Keep pressing through that back heel. Inhale. Exhale, release the bind, open up, mini cactus. Shine your heart towards the sky. Inhale, shoulders over the wrists, not shoulders over the wrists. Arms up overhead. Exhale, straighten through that front leg, extend your arms long behind you, shift your torso over the front thigh. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through crown and head. Exhale, forward fold, hang heavy. Take an inhale, bend into that front leg, extend your hands long. Exhale, extend your right leg towards the back of the mat, warrior 3 pose. 2 breaths. Get light and long here. Take an inhale, raise arms up overhead. Right leg comes with you, knee into the chest. Exhale, open wide cactus, heel to bum. Mini dancer's pose. Inhale, extend, draw your chest in towards, your knee into the chest rather. Exhale, mini back bend. Take an inhale, back through center. Place your right foot behind you, mini transitional high lunge. And exhale, windmill the hands down, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Reset the breath. Take an inhale, lift the heels. And exhale, send the heels towards the left of the mat. It's coming into like a little side down dog. Take a bend into the knee. And back through center, lift the heels. And then raise the heels towards the opposite side, bending into the left side body. Do this a few more times. Take an inhale, back through center. And then exhale, drop the heels down to the opposite side. So plug into the left hand. Come perch up onto your right fingertips. Bend deeper into your knees. Feel that nice deep stretch on the right side body. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale back to center. On the balls of the feet, exhale, heels opposite side. Plug into the right hand, perching up onto your left fingertips. Bend deep into the knees. Spiral open. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale, root both hands down, come back through down dog. Exhale, lower the heels towards the mat. Take an inhale, lift heels. Exhale, lower the knees down, send your hips back, mini child's pose. Extend your arms out long in front of you. It can be out long in front or side, towards the side, resting the cheek onto the mat. Take your version of child's pose. Working really hard in these standing poses, building strength, both in body and in mind. And again, coming back to that sense of trust. You can even possibly inquire within this space. Where is the trust that lies within me right now? Do I trust myself wholeheartedly to move in a way that feels good, that feels aligned, rather than having some form of attachment to achieving a pose which goes against the practice of yoga? Not a practice of attainment, but rather a practice of letting go. Of connection. And so as we move through this last final flow, keep this in mind. Allow that intuition to guide you for the remainder of the practice. Take an inhale. And exhale, come back into a neutral tabletop. Tuck the toes under, send the hips up and back, down dog. Beautiful work. I still have a lot of Mozzie friends here with me. Take an inhale, extend your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, curl knee to nose and hold. Step the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, as we did before. 3 deep breaths here. And smile. Know that wherever you're at in your practice is just right. Take an inhale, really reach up through the fingertips. Exhale, left arm comes in front, right arm comes towards the back, high lunge twist. Take an inhale, hug your right knee in towards the midline. And exhale, left arm up and overhead, crescent pose. Shine your heart towards the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, come back through heart center, arms up overhead. And then exhale, step your left foot towards the front of the mat, come into an equal standing. Plug into your right foot, all 4 corners of the right foot are plugged in. Take an inhale, take a bend into your left knee. Clasp onto your inner side ankle with your left hand. Take an inhale, extend your right arm up towards the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, allow the torso to fold over here as you begin kicking your left foot towards the sky. Right arm comes out in front of you, gazing at a focus point in front. 5 deep breaths here. Keep rooting down through the feet, kicking your foot into your hand. Soften the face. 2 more final breaths. Beautiful. Exhale, take a bend into that front knee. And release, lower the left foot towards the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step both feet back, down dog. Opposite side now. Take an inhale, sweep your left foot towards the sky. Exhale, curl knee to nose and hold. Step the left foot in between the hands, root to rise, high lunge. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, get light and long. Beautiful, hold here. 3 breaths. One more final breath. And exhale, step your right foot up, stork pose. Draw your right knee in towards the midline. Plug it into all 4 corners of the left foot. And then exhale, clasp your right hand onto your right ankle. Hold here, gain your stability. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. And exhale, fold your torso over, extend your left arm forward, kick your right foot into your right hand. 5 deep breaths. If you fall out of the pose, you can jump back in at any time. Two more final breaths. Soften the face. Beautiful, and exhale, release. Allow yourself to come into Uttanasana pose, forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant palms down, step both feet back, plank pose. Not plank pose, down dog. 3 deep breaths. I'm going to try that out one last time. Just coming straight into dancer's pose. Resetting the breath, resetting the mind. Take an inhale. Lift heels, bend knees. Step both feet forward towards the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, hands through heart center. Notice the beat of your heart. Just gently closing down the eyes here for a moment. Feel yourself grounded. Perhaps even feel the energy racing through your body right now. Breathe in, breathe out. Final time on both sides now. Plug into all 4 corners of your right foot. Bend into your left knee and clasp onto the inner side ankle of your left foot. Take an inhale, extend your arm overhead. And exhale, extend your right arm out in front of you. Allow your torso to fold over. Keep kicking into your left foot. The more you kick, the more easier it is, somewhat. 4 more deep breaths. One more final breath in. Keep kicking. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Nice work. We'll do the opposite side now. And just notice as you're moving throughout both sides, is there any differences? Perhaps maybe one side may be tighter than the other. It's completely normal. So just notice these little shifts. Plug into all 4 corners of the left foot. Bend into your right foot and clasp onto the inner side of your right ankle.
Just having a little scratch here. Take an inhale, extend your left arm up and overhead. And exhale, shift your torso forward as you extend your right foot long behind you, kicking into your right hand. 4 more deep breaths. Soften the face. Inhale deeply. Exhale, kick 1 more time. And exhale, release. Beautiful, nice work. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, heel toe both feet so that the toes are pointing towards the outer edge of the mat. And then send the hips towards the heels, Malasana pose, yogi squat. Both palms in towards the chest. Inhale deeply here. And exhale, release, lower the hips towards the mat. Again, coming into our spinal twist, extend your left foot over the right on the outer edge. Place your left palm behind you, right arm comes up and overhead. And exhale, right elbow towards left knee, gazing down or over your left shoulder. Ensuring that both sit bones are grounded here. Take an inhale and exhale, release. Opposite side. So a little fun transition. Bring both arms out in front of you. And then exhale, extend them towards the right side. Place them behind you. Then roll over on your feet. And it brings you into the opposite side of your twist. Don't know if that worked. All good if not. So taking a bend into your right foot. Send the right arm behind you. Both sit bones are grounded. Left leg is long. Left arm up and overhead. And then exhale, elbow to knee. Gazes down or up and over the right shoulder. You feel a sense of unwinding now. Two more deep breaths. One more final breath in. And exhale, release. Nice work. Extend both legs out in front of you. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. You can take a bend into your legs and then land wherever you are. Flexing into both feet, allow your torso, head to hang heavy. Take an inhale, halfway lift, draw the shoulders back. And exhale, forward fold. Three more deep breaths, and perhaps notice that these forward folds are bringing your awareness even more internally. Feeling a greater sense of softening. And again, always coming back to the breath. I've worked really hard today. So now it's all about integrating
the strength, the trust that you've built with yourself on the mat, and using it throughout the rest of the practice, and both off the mat in your daily life as well. Take an inhale, we'll come back up through center. Exhale, come to lie on your back. Extend your legs out in front of you. Take an inhale, bend into the knees. You can place your hands onto the shins, or if you'd like to clasp your elbows. Rocking from side to side, trying to keep your shoulders and your lower back grounded here, giving yourself a nice little lower back massage. And just noticing how your body feels, any sensations that are lingering, any thoughts that you may be attached to. And can you let them go? And take an inhale, bend into the knees. Option to clasp onto the shins or the outer edges of the feet, happy baby pose. Soles of the feet are reaching up towards the sky. Really press your feet into the hands. And again, option to sway side by side, giving your lower back a massage. Maybe even bringing a gentle smile to your face in this shape. Take one final inhale. Hug your knees in towards the chest. Clasp onto the elbows or the shins. Hold yourself here. Keep the breath in. Take another final last thirst of air. Notice what it feels like to keep your breath in. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, let everything go. Final resting pose, Savasana. Extend your legs out long. You can grab a cushion or two to place underneath your knees for a little bit of extra support. Whatever your body is calling for now, maybe a jumper. Find your expression of Savasana. You could have your hands on the belly, by their side, whatever feels good to you. Allow any last stress or tension in the body to melt away. You can stay here for however long you like. Otherwise, taking this sense of trust that you've built on the mat today as a woman, a strong, empowered woman with your intuition to guide you on International Women's Day. Take this trust with you off the mat.
and know that you're being infinitely guided all of the time. So rest here for however long you need. Thank you so much for practicing, and I look forward to seeing you next time.